Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
The Prime Minister of England, Rishi Sunak, has been mocked over the weekend for not knowing how to use a hammer. So he was visiting the Sunnybank Mills complex in Yorkshire on Thursday, where he went to fashion some metal at a jewellery studio. And the vision went national and international, I've seen it too, of him hammering some jewellery with the side of the hammer. Not the front of the hammer, the side of the hammer. And hilariously, as you can imagine, this has just gone viral. People saying, what the hell? Has he never seen a hammer before? How separate is he from reality that he doesn't know what a hammer does and how to use it? And then later on, which is almost disappointing, a political correspondent at the BBC said, this clip is going viral, but the full unedited rushes of the clip show the woman actually saying to him, use this bit. And he says, sideways. And she said, yes. And as someone here has said, look, there they go, ruining all the fun with accuracy and responsible reporting. We don't want any of that.
When you were a kid at school, did you ever do copper work? Remember you'd do copper work?
Yeah.
And you'd have those hammers. That's what they used to do. There's a little part on the side of the hammer. And when I saw Rishi doing that, and everyone was piling on, I thought, it's one of those hammers where you do delicate beating.
But let's, nice.
Delicate beating.
But let's not.
But still, let's pile on.
Let's pile on. And not just that. There have been instances where there is no excuse for when we see politicians trying to do things naturally and they just can't. When they're going about their campaigning, when they're meeting people, shaking hands, wearing hard hats, and they just do ridiculous things. Let's talk about Tony Abbott visiting a fruit and veg market. Rather than picking up a piece of fruit, he bit into a raw onion. Remember that?
And he said he meant to do it.
He said he meant to do it.
He was testing the onion, testing the produce.
Really? Lucky he didn't pick up a carrot. Where would he have put it?
What about Bill Shorten eating the sausage on the bread?
This is the thing that politicians hate being seen. They know they'll be photographed eating a sausage front on. So we've had in the past Bill Shorten biting into a sausage in bread sideways. And we've also had British ex-Prime Minister David Cameron eating a hot dog with a knife and fork. Anything to avoid biting it head on. But also, remember Bill Shorten running?
One of the greats. And we had him on our show and I asked him about it. He got all huffy about it.
He seemed a bit hurt by it.
I said, I was just worried about your arches because you're running very flat-footed.
So this was only days before the unlosable election. He looked like either he's been chased by a tsunami or a monster because he runs with his heels flapping down.
He looked like he's running from a disaster because when people run from a disaster, they don't run regularly. They're running for their lives.
He was probably self-conscious because the cameras were there. And this is what happens when you try and do something naturally. He lost the losable election
because
a few days later. What about Scott Morrison doing some welding? Describe how that went.
So he's got the welding marks. And I've used to weld, and I know it is quite, because if you get the arc and it catches you by surprise, the arc is when the stick connects with the job that you're working on.
But he stuffed up the timing,
yeah, so he stuffed it. So he's gone too close, and the arc's, what you should do is put you line up where you're going to weld. Then you put your mask down, and then you go.
He got the timing wrong. Lifted the mask and goes.
How he did not fry his eyeballs, I do not know.
But one of our... remember Jeremy Corbyn, another UK politician, and he's got his arm around a female politician, and he goes to do a high five.
Straight on the bosom.
He misses her hand completely and just presses her bosom.
Yeah.
That was one of my favourites. But let's not go past Linda Hurley. Now, this is our Governor-General's wife. And every time there's an event when politicians, dignitaries, whoever they are, from visiting countries all around the world, at every event, she sings this and tries to get them to join in. You are my sunshine. Like she's opening a school in Africa or something.
And that's all well and good, but then she sort of goes a bit off-piste a little bit.
She writes things for specific events, for example, when they were opening the Shepherd Centre.
The Shepherd Centre was founded by a mother and a dad. Their children needed some help to hear so they would not be sad. This couple called the Shepherds wanted children to listen and speak. They searched and went to Los Angeles, where a clinic had methods they tweaked.
Very good.
The shepherd
Okay.
sent a gift.
Is that enough?
The gift of hearing. Thank
Okay.
you for the joy.
I'm happy to give mine up.
And love your
Imagine that.
bringing.
Your hearing is restored and then you hear that. Well, not for me, thanks.
That is the wife of the Governor General.
Yeah, great.